and welcome to another episode of Rural New Zealand, proudly brought to you by Carfields. I'm your host, Scotty. On this week's episode, we're at the Addington Raceway for the New Zealand Trotting Cup. The New Zealand Trotting Cup is held on the second Tuesday in November for Cup and Show Week, with 20,000 people attending the races here to enjoy the fashion, the sun and even the racing. Right, before we get into the racing action, let's talk fashion. A few weeks ago we went down to Racai where we meet a lovely lady on a dairy farm who loves the glitz and glamour of the races.
We're in a place called Bankside, which is just out of Racai, and it's about 15 minutes from Dunsandel, about 5 minutes from Racai. This is a 1,300 cow farm, 353 hectares effective. We've got an 80 bale rotary. My husband's Hamish Flett, and we both farm together and run this operation together.
Yeah, and you enjoy dairy farming?
Yeah, yep, love it, yep, very passionate about it. We actually moved down from the North Island, so we've been in Canterbury coming into our second season, so we're 50-50 share milking up there, and we brought all our cows and machinery down and brought into this place with another partner company, so yeah, we're in the equity partnership here, so it's really good, love it, couldn't farm anywhere else. Canterbury's just so good. Wish I'd been here 10 years ago.
Yeah. And when you're not on the dairy farm, you also do some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of like opposites really. Yeah, when you tell people when you're all dressed up at the races and the fashion scene, you tell them what you do, you know, they just don't believe you. They don't believe you that you're a dairy farmer. So it's always good for the shock factor. But yeah, it's two different worlds, but it's really good. I get to be able to get creative and you know, I don't get to dress up obviously in the farm, so if I'm going to do something, I'll go hard out and do it. That's kind of my personalities.
Now I know you're busy,
yeah,
but would you be able to give me some quick fire tips for men's fashion?
Tips would be, yeah, a nice suit or shirt and pants if you're not a suit guy. A hat. I always think a hat looks really smart. It's the only time that you don't look like people are confident. I won't say you look like a douche with a hat. And a good handkerchief in your pocket, I reckon.
Now with some great advice from Katie, I went to my men's store to try out some combinations. Hey Jeff, how's it going?
G'day Scotty, how are you?
Good.
What have you come to my men's store for?
Well, I've got some tips from Katie for the race day on Tuesday, and yeah, I'm looking for you guys to kit me out.
You need some shirts, or a shirt, and you need something that's smart. Let's have a look. Rightio, look, pull out options. You can go for something checkered like that. You can put a bow tie with it, accessorise it. Look at that for a finish. That'll wow the judges.
So many options, that's the problem, isn't it?
There is. There are so many options.
Not really me, to be fair.
Right, what about something like that?
Oh, a bit bland.
Bit bland, right. Hop into the fitting. Hey Scotty, you've cleaned up nice. Looks good. Looks sharp. It's a winning number.
I hope so. Should we go and check out some pants though? I think we need to complete this piece.
I think we do. Look at the range down here.
Oh, this seems like plenty.
Do you want me to show you a few?
Yeah, what about something simple like this though?
Jeans? You're kidding me.
Okay.
You need to go for something like that, or you can possibly go for something like that which has got a hint of blue in it. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
look at that. See?
I kind of like that colour actually. That's more me.
More you?
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
Okay.
The 80s? Oh yeah, you look like my grandfather used to dress.
Couldn't dress myself to save myself. How do I look, Jeff?
Oh, Scotty, you look fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. This is what you need, Scotty, a belt.
Okay. For my pants or just around the ears?
Well, I won't give it around your ears.
Well, thanks for my men's store Bishopdale for fully kitting me out. We'll have to see how this goes later on in the day. Now, as you can see, I've got the shoes, I've got the tie, and I've even got the hat. So I think it's time to go see Katie and see what frock she's wearing for Cup Day. Well, firstly, how do you reckon I look?
I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. The pattern on pattern is good. It's risky, but it's worked. The whole picture works.
I like taking good risks.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And what are you wearing today? Let's talk about you now.
Okay, today this is all being designed by myself. I went and got the fabric, sketched it out, and then took it to the dressmaker, and she did a beautiful job. So this is a brocade embossed, I don't know what colour you'd call it, kind of limey green, with pockets, so it's nice and practical. This is a silk organza floral top that has a strip down the back here. And then I have a piece of millinery that I made myself as well, and I managed to get this bag that goes perfectly with it. It's a 1950s vintage bag from the United States, one of their top vintage boutiques, and shoes are Mia Piace.
Very nice, very nice. Now, so what are some of the trends that are happening today, with male and female?
Today we have, I haven't looked at the guys too much. I've seen some short pants on the guys with no socks. That seems to be the trend for some reason. Not that I really agree with it, but yeah, no, that's kind of the chino pant, no socks shoes. What else is there? There is a lot of colour, so I'm quite glad on a day like this that I'm wearing colour. There's actually some really, really good outfits and some really good millinery. Yeah, there's a bit of a mixture, colour, full skirts. Yeah, pretty good actually.
And what's it like being off the farm for a day?
It's good. I just got back from Melbourne Cup, so I hit the ground running as soon as I got back from Melbourne Cup and had to catch up on a heap of jobs, and there's still stuff to do on the farm today, but yeah, obviously I'm here, so I'll get back into it tomorrow and catch up, but yeah, no, it's good to be out, especially on a day like this.
As we checked out the female heats, Katie was definitely a standout. Next up on the stage was the males. It was time to see how my outfit would go.
Oh, so looks like I didn't quite make the cut, but you know, there's always another race. There's always another race. This man made it though.
With my fashion done for the day, we checked out Katie in the final, who came away with Best Dressed Lady.
I won! Good finish to our story, isn't it?
It's a fairy tale ending. Like
yeah. Back to the cowshed tomorrow.
Yeah.
Back to reality.
Alrighty, I'm going to go get amongst the action, but stay tuned on Rural New Zealand, because after the break we check out what happens in the stables. See you then. Welcome back to Rural New Zealand. Now we've checked out the fashion, but now it's time to go see what happens down in the stable. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your involvement with the races?
Well, as a couple, Dennis and I have been involved with it since probably we got married. Not long after we got married, we started buying our first racehorse, and we were lucky we had a few, and then we had our kids, so we had to drop back and not do quite as many. And now the kids are all gone from home and doing their own thing. Our hobbies together is racing horses, so that's what we do.
Yeah. And how many of your horses do you have entered in today's race?
We've got 9 starters today, so yeah, we're very privileged to have that number at Cup Day. It's just a privilege to have 1 here, let alone having 9. So yeah.
How do you select each horse for each race?
Well, they're based on assessment, so you know, like or age grade. So this horse here, Ultimate Machete, he's doing in the 3-year-old size stakes, so he's had to go through heats and bits and pieces to qualify for today's race. Yeah.
And you got 3 in the main race. That must be pretty exciting.
It's very exciting. Yeah, we've got Moonrock and Lazarus, which is the hot pot, and then we've got Smolder. So very good.
And how much sort of work? I know you're the owner, but how much sort of work goes into getting a horse ready for Cup Day?
Oh, this starts months ago. Started back in June, July. So yeah, it's a lot of work. These guys around here work tirelessly, so they just never stop. So yeah, they do a great job.
And finally, what do you love about Cup Day?
Oh, just the atmosphere, the buzz, the people, all the fun we have here, our friends that are here. Yeah, just the hype. It's Christmas Day for us.
With so many visuals happening on race day, we decided to go meet the man behind the voice, behind the mic. How important is the race day today as being the caller?
It's the day. It's a grand final for a race caller being part of this day. It's a great race. It's 4 minutes of action. You never know what's going to transpire. You just got to enjoy the 4 minutes and have no regrets.
And how hard is it to become a race caller itself?
It's a lot of hard work, mainly when you're younger, because as the older you get, you know the tricks of the trade a little better. You know the horses a lot better. For instance, the Cup horses today, you've seen plenty of time. So it's all experience, but you never stop learning in the job.
And how does it feel knowing that your voice is going to be beamed out to 20,000 potential punters out there today?
Yeah, try not to think too much about it. I just pretend that I'm talking to myself up there and look at it that way. It's a bit daunting, but it's nice to know that if you're doing your job, you can have the crowd in the palm of your hand and they can rise to what you're saying. So they become pretty important to the race as well.
And what do you love about Cup and Show Day?
Just being part of it. Lucky to be a pretty integral part of it for those listening away from the track, but just to be part of it's magic.
Now, Cup Day is a huge success, and we met the man who leads the team behind it. Barry, how's the day been going from your perspective?
Oh, it's been going wonderfully well so far. Yep. I mean, we've got the weather right, and the racing's good, and everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. Yep, it's going good.
And how much sort of effort goes into creating a day like this?
The work starts pretty much straight after Christmas, and it goes for the next 10 months. And we've got an events team of 8 or 10 people that actually start organising this event right there and then after Christmas, and proceeds right up until last night.
And for people at home who might not know what race day is, do you want to sort of tell us a little bit about that?
A race day, obviously there's horses, and we have standardbred horses where we've got the guys in the cart behind the horse, and it's a competitive industry. And today is the biggest race day of harness racing in New Zealand, and the biggest race day for harness racing in Australasia.
What does this day mean for owners and jockeys, well, drivers I should say? But what does that mean for everyone behind the scenes?
Yeah, behind the scenes, this is the pinnacle of harness racing in Australasia, and they all want to win, so they want to have their horse ready to win. They want to make sure their horse does win, gets the best opportunity, because today is the biggest stakes day, and stakes is the money that drives them to continue the industry.
And final question, but what do you love about the day?
Oh, this day here, I've been doing it for a little while now, so I'm a bit more relaxed about it. But what I love about the day is to see a whole lot of Canterbury, New Zealand and Australasian people enjoying themselves. They come here for a good time. That's what we try to give them, a good time event.
Well, it sounds like to me there's another race that's about to start, so I might sit down and enjoy that. But stay tuned on Rural New Zealand, because after the break we're out to Hororata for the Highland Games, and we even might meet some people and see what they're placing bets on for Cup Day. Welcome back to Rural New Zealand. Now, the Hororata Highland Games is deemed to be the start of Cup and Show Week, so we sent a reporter out there to go check out the action. Well, thanks Scotty, it's been a pearler day out here. Now strap in for safety as we bring the best bits from the Hororata Games. Well, do you want to briefly tell us what's sort of happening today?
I don't know where to start, Scotty. There is so much happening at the Hororata Highland Games. We've got the heavy competitors, we've got the junior warriors doing the light version of the heavy competitors, you know, tossing their little cavers and their little farmers walk. We've got the tug of war, we've got Highland dancing, we've got pipe bands, then we've got over 100 stalls, we've got heaps of bike polo. I don't have enough time.
Well, what do you reckon are some of the hot things that we should check out today?
Obviously the heavy arena, where we've got the big boys competing, tossing the caber, the big stones, the strength that they have to have and the athleticism. They're professionals, and then we've got the amateurs in there.
As I went along to the training day a few months ago, I thought I'd catch up with the amateurs and pros who had entered.
Obviously you came to the training day. How does the actual day compare?
Oh, a bit more pressure going on, a bit of competition around the place. It's great, and it's good to see the crowd out.
I mean, it's early days, but what do you reckon is going to be the most challenging thing today?
It's getting that caber up and then throwing it properly. That's the big challenge. The others have their moments, but that's the hard one.
Cool. So how do you reckon the competition's going so far?
It's going really good. Some great competitors here, as you can see, and things are just starting to hot up now. We're still early stages of the competition, so it could be anybody's game.
How long have you been sort of competing in events like this?
It's my second time here, but I've been competing since 2013, so pretty new to the sport compared to some of these guys.
Yeah. And how do you reckon New Zealand competitors compare to Australian?
Very good, actually. Even the local guys like Danny here just like rock off the farm and give us a good run for our money, actually.
It was definitely a great day for the whole family, with many activities for all ages. It was blood, sweat and tears in the tug of war. I got some tips and tricks from the man who was front and centre.
Yes, I'm emceeing the South Fields Tug of War here. It's at Hororata Games. It's a cracking event actually, and there's a lot of teams in here this year, so it's quite exciting.
Yeah. And what do you reckon is the secret to having a good tug?
I think it's your position, and there is a system to it. You know, no surging, just slowly hold, and then put the weight on and go from there. I'd say that's the way it goes. Yeah.
A large crowd had gathered to watch the pie-eating competition. The event was taken out by Fiona, who, in the foam, wasn't allowed to use her hands.
What's the secret behind eating pie the quickest?
Get the top off and then munch down.
The Kilton Mile was an event I thought I would excel in, but I thought I'd leave it to the crazy people that entered.
Kilton Mile. Oh, shoot. The telling and Hororata.
And how does that feel, just completing the track and then smashing the pie and winning?
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a good break from the tug of war. Had some good competition during the day. Yeah, it was good. Good lunch break, $7. Not a bad day, really.
How do you feel after completing that whole course and eating the pie?
Sick. Absolutely sick. It was
what was the most challenging thing along the course?
Eating while you're running.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to eat and then try and run at the same time, yeah.
We caught up with the chairman, Richard Lang, with his thoughts on the day.
Oh, we're delighted with it. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's just a great day. And we've had record numbers through the gate too. I haven't got an exact number on it, but we've got the biggest crowd ever here today.
And that must be good for the community and the team members that put in the hard work?
That's great. We've got over 200 people who volunteer to make this thing happen. So it's a big community effort. A lot of sponsors and partners and suppliers who help us out too. So it's just great for them to get such a good outcome like this. And the more people we have here, the more we can raise for the community. So it's great. Yeah.
So Scotty, it's been a fantastic day out here in Hororata. How have you enjoyed the races? Well, thanks Scotty. Yes, I have enjoyed the races. It's been a great day. I entered the best dressed competition. I didn't quite make the finals for that one, but never mind. But yeah, we've been checking out the action on the track and it's been heavily exciting. And but I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to go enjoy the action out in Hororata. Will do, Scotty. Now I believe you've got to go talk to Andrea Allen. Yes, I am, Scotty, and I'll be off to find her right now. So Andrea, Style Esther, how's the day been going for you?
Scotty, I love it. You look pretty hot today, my lovely.
Oh, thank you. But you're looking pretty sharp yourself.
How'd you go in the fashion of fields?
Well, I wouldn't say it was highly successful, but Katie won, which is exciting.
I know, I'm so amped. Katie Flett, so cool. Isn't that great?
Oh, it's great.
Dairy farmer by day and fashionista. It's amazing, and she looks so beautiful.
Oh, she looked amazing up
Hey,
there.
today's good though, Scotty. I mean, we've had a great day, but wind. I have my hand here. There is a little bit of wind, but it's still sun's still shining, and it's a great day in Canterbury.
Exactly.
People are happy and should be out and embracing it. Have you enjoyed it?
Oh, I've had a great time. It's been great fun. I've entered, the fashion thing and meeting everyone, catching up old friends. I mean, you can't beat it.
Horses though?
Well, I've watched the odd race. I haven't laid any money down, I will admit.
I have.
Have you won any money? That's the thing.
I have. I haven't had a big win, but I've embraced the whole trifecta thing.
Oh, yes.
Box trifecta.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of education makes it go a long
Any
way.
tips? Any tips?
Well, smolder for the cup. Just
Okay.
saying.
Ooh, I heard something else, but
Oh, you tell me later off camera.
Yeah,
I want
exactly,
to,
exactly.
talk about that.
And finally, what do you love about Cup and Show Day? Or Cup
For
and
me,
Show
sweetheart,
Day?
it's all about a chance for us to dress up. Brackets, inverted commas, to be ladies for the day. I know there will be potential photos that may hit some of the newspapers tomorrow. Let's hope there's no rubbish bins being ridden at all. But you know what, at the end of the day, it's actually a really fun day. And I love it. It's a Tuesday in Canterbury. And look where we are.
Exactly.
What are people doing?
That's it.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, I'm loving it, and it's great for me to dress up and have fun.
I know, and that's what it's all about. And we should all embrace it and keep it going, keep it strong. But love seeing you, Scotty,
Oh,
though.
it's good to be here. It's good to be here.
After I talked to Andrea on the Lindown lawn, I decided to stay on and ask punters what frocks they were wearing and how they've enjoyed their day.
What do you love about Cup and Show Week?
Just the atmosphere. Everyone's in one place, happy, smiling.
What are you wearing today?
Good time.
I like your shoes.
Oh, thank you. They're very comfortable. A dress from Proven You.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And what are you wearing here?
I'm wearing a dress from
fascinating.
Sea. Thank you, Australia.
And what are you wearing today?
A bit of YD, just by my girlfriend over there.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's quite a good outfit, I guess. She's turned out quite well, actually.
The inspiration behind your boyfriend's outfit, do you want to tell us about it?
The inspiration was me. I just chose it all. And it was the kind of thing like, does this look good? And I'm like, yep. And that's how that happened.
How are you girls enjoying Cup Day?
Loving it. Lots of fun.
I like your outfit, it's nice and bright.
Thank you. Absolutely really good. Loving it. Really good.
You got a good spot down there.
Yeah. It's been a bit sore, so we're going to sit down.
Well, thanks for joining us today from Addington Raceway. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Just remember to give us a like on Facebook, and if you're silly enough to miss an episode, you can watch it on demand. Catch you guys next week as we check out the NZ Yarns factory. See you guys then.